person, yeah.
Me.
Yeah, in person, yeah.
The man who hates me.
No,
That's
that's a very strong word. That's a very strong word. Hey,
If there was
no.
another strong one like that.
And he says, no, I don't hate you. I've been writing about like Montana, Brian Molefe. It's not hate. And I said, but to me, it feels like it.
It's a very strong word. No, it's professional. We journalists. We have to do our work, you know.
Okay.
No, I didn't hate Lucky Montana. I didn't hate Ace Magashule. I didn't hate Zweli Mkhize, but you know, that's a line of work, you know.
And then he said, no, I have had discussions with Mr. Pasha, and we had agreed on working relationship moving forward, and I had asked for a token of appreciation. And I said, I don't know anything about that. Maybe let us call Mr. Pasha then to come back.
So you are saying there's an agreement you discussed as a way forward. So I said we must bring you back so that we are all on the same page. And I told him you did brief me. But then maybe because we are here together, let's
not
on the
solidify.
So the token of appreciation would have been the money we spent.
I don't know. At that point, I don't know. Remember, he said, we talked about the token of appreciation. And I said, I don't know anything about that. Let's call Mr. Pasha. I would argue that I was set up.
And one of the elements I said, look, I think going forward we'll be able to just bring token of goodwill, and then you can also look at the portfolio. Maybe you can have one or two people who are very experienced in that construction industry.
So what did you bring today?
60.
I'm talking about 60 hours.
So through your family trust or foundation, right? In a statement you say you knew nothing about the 60,000 rand.
I was never part of a token of appreciation or a bribery, or I never went there with the intention to bribe anyone.
So what did you bring today?
60.
I'm talking about 60 hours.
60. Okay. Okay.
I
So
was not sure.
yeah.
Well, she asked me, I also said, because I also can't discuss this thing on the phone.
Sure.
A 60,000 rand cash offer, promises of lucrative tenders, and Tebogo Malaka's desperate pleas for me to drop my investigation into her affairs.
Peter, I'm 55 years old.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not young.
Yeah. You look a bit younger. But people should say that to you, I think. Yeah. No.
I'm not. So I just want to close this chapter.
Daily Maverick's shock video of a meeting between myself, the Independent Development Trust suspended CEO, and the entity's spokesperson is still reverberating across South Africa. But what is the real story here? What was Malaka actually hoping to bury? Let's unpack our months-long IDT investigation. We'll examine Malaka's new waterfall mansion and an IDT employment scheme gone horribly wrong.
So nobody in this room got a payment in November? Nobody got a payment in December? Nobody got a payment in January or February or March? I also have a little bit of a sort of a moral concern. Those EPWP guys, right? They must get their
To the foundation landed in a lattice bank account during the week of 19 to 25 September 2024. A satellite image from 25 September, meanwhile, shows that the early groundworks at the stand had now commenced. By 20 January 2025, someone had delivered bricks to the stand. This was around the same time that Colin Mashawana personally arranged for the delivery of ready-mix concrete. Finally, a satellite image from March 2025 shows considerable progress with Malaka's house, with work on the actual structure now well underway. And while progress with House Malaka was steaming ahead, the Colin Mashawana Foundation's EPWP workers were still battling with a non-profit to get their salaries. WhatsApps and other correspondence from March this year shows the workers were, by then, beyond fed up and frustrated. I expressly asked Malaka and Mashawana if they were bankrolling the waterfall property with the EPWP workers' unpaid salaries. Neither provided answers to my very detailed questions.
I couldn't find you.
I was sitting the lunch in the red.
And I'm saying to you,
Okay, yeah.
if we don't call you, you won't come.
Yeah. I think, like I indicated here, that the report, some of the reports that came through, actually caused a bit of harm to her. And as part of my stakeholder engagement, I had to take it upon myself to come talk to her about it.
Sure.
So that I can get I even thought maybe she has done something to you.
No?
Or the organization did
Yeah, no, like I
something
said,
to you.
it's a job. That's a job. Yeah.
So I understood, it's a job. But then I said, look, I think at some point we're human beings. And at some point our interests will converge. And once those interests converge, how do we then move forward out of that conversion?
Sure.
So that's when we agreed on let's then cooperate, work together. And I mean, one of the elements I said, look, I think going forward we'll be able to just bring token of goodwill, and then you can also look at the portfolio. Maybe you can have one or two people who are very experienced in the construction industry.
Yeah.
Then we can also work through.
Sure, but I'm a bit worried about that now because that sort of was part of it. But how will that still be facilitated given the current
situation,
developments? Yeah, because obviously that would be a big sort of part of it. But okay, it's fine. We can separate the two. I mean,
It can be.
It can
be not long term, but
in the
let's see
short
how
term,
the environment
turns out.
But now the goodwill will still do whilst we are looking.
Okay, but so I kind of have to know in terms of being worth it. You know, what does that exactly entail? You know, what exactly as a quantum or.
Look,
because it is, it's quite a big thing for me.
It
is.
And that's why I was saying to you before we came that if you give us guidance, it's better.
It's better, Then we know we're working on.
Okay. No, let's firm it up. So what did you bring today?
60.
I brought about 60.
60. Okay.
Okay.
So
I was not sure.
Well, she asked me. I also said because I also can't discuss this thing on the phone with you.
Sure.
Tebogo Malaka, thank you very much for joining us on ENCA. Of course, that's the suspended IDT CEO, just basically taking us through her journey and, of course, unpacking for us some of the allegations that have been linked to her name and how she will be dealing with this troublesome issues that are currently confronting her, given the fact that there's an investigation right now. The Minister of Public Works, Dean McPherson, has opened a case against her, but she's also